What's going on, guys? It's Easy. Welcome to my channel. Have a look at this damage and then we will get into the builds. This has insane damage output and almost 50 million within 10 seconds. So even my charge doesn't run out. So you can see my energy is just keep on coming back, is keeping things alive, and you can use these builds in dungeons, gauntlets. It is going to do wonder. So let's get into the builds. The first thing I am using here is the room from the warband attackers. Then the where is it? Why cannot I select it? Alright, this is what I am using here. Careful aim, lone wolf, unseen dynamism, gifted, and uncanny. So this is what I am using on these two things. And going into my builds, not that, I have 4 pieces of Banquet of Ice. This is my most favorite setup because I have Viper Bite, and Viper Bite legendary gem trigger poison into enemies, which trigger my buff for the second banquet here. The second buff of banquet here, which is critical hit chance, goes up to 25% on 10 stack. So this is really nice, and also your damage against harmful enemies increase by 15% from all sources. That is nice. Then 4 piece of Vithu's Urge, which increases the duration for all my buff skills like multi-shot here, multi-shot, daring swing, and vengeance itself. And also bottle hope take full effect from this, rolling consequence and gloom cask, Viper Bite. All these 4 gems take full effect from before piece of Vithu's Urge. The first buff does work and the second does too, but not when you are in the strafe. When you are in strafe using this skill. But anyways, let's get into my essences that I am using. As you guys can see, I am using crossbow shot here and not the explosive shot. Multi-shot, daring swing, strafe, vengeance. These are my skills here. And for the helm itself, I am using raptor beak for increased damage when I activate my multi-shot, and it increases all my damage. For the multi-shot, gives me 10% cooldown awaken as well for the awaken slot. And you can see my cooldown on multi-shot is pretty much non-existing, so this is good. Also daring swing cooldown is non-existing at all, but my vengeance does have a cooldown. Anyways, let's move forward. Then the next asset which I am using for the multi-shot is this one here called Fang Splitter, and what it does is multi-shot now empower your primary attacks to fire multi-shot for a short time. So these two are for multi-shot, and this one is for vengeance ruinous path, and it increases all damage you deal by 11.4% and evasion rating by 11.4% during vengeance is active. Basically, evasion is something that allow you to have chance to dodge damage or hits, you can say. Then here for the chest piece, I am using for strafe, which allow me to get back and restore my energy. Primary attacks restore 1.5% energy of strafe, and energy consumption reduced by 3.6%. Also 10% increased damage if you have the awakened slot. That again, another skill which I am using for strafe is this one, Pain Thrower. Strafe now fire your primary attack focus at nearest enemy. Strafe damage increased by 18% and 10% 10% cooldown reduced because of the awakened slot. Then another one is unrelenting fury, which extends its duration up to 39% and increase the damage of stray by 10%. So this is actually a really good one. And then here what I'm using is theory of retribution for my primary shot, and every third hit is going to increase damage. Every third hit going to deal 15,000 additional damage to target, and 90% crossbow damage increase, and 10% more for awakening slot. So this is actually really nice. And for finally, Titan Snare for the daring swing. This is really nice. Make your daring swing even effective and turn it into a buff. So this is really nice, and also immobilize enemies. So these are my builds here, and these are the gems. Most of them are on rank 5 and 6, and all my 2-star gems are on rank 10. My resonance is 3567. So yeah, I'm sitting at somewhat on a really good spot. So these are the builds. Try it out in gauntlet, raids, or normal raids. You guys are going to love it because you will never run out of strafe. Just make sure when the enemy is dead, you do not spam the strafe or you are going to run out of energy. So make sure that there is always a target when you are using it, so the energy restores. And that's pretty much sum up the builds. Do let me know what do you guys think, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.